Alright, so after watching those two other videos, you can see how the Incan Empire spread out through the Andes from Central Point in Peru and conquered so much of the land around there until the conquistadors and disease took them out. So we are going to be drawing an Incan Gold head crest, okay, that may go on top of a staff, very much like the staff that was in the origin story for the Incan people. And these are easy enough to do, so follow along. You start with a half circle. Alright, yeah, ignore that part. Y'all have the beauty of erasing, I don't. Give a pentagon underneath. You're going to put 2 pieces of jewelry here. And it's interesting because the men had big earrings, men and women. So think kind of like spacers today. Or coming up from the chin, about halfway through the face. A mouth. A nose. If I'm going too fast, you may pause me. They would inlay their gold artifacts with precious stones like turquoise. So in this case, it would be like turquoise, carnelian, malachite, emeralds, rubies. This might also look very familiar to people who just watched in Cusco's Palace. This is the type of art that it was based off of. You need to have it stare into your soul. And be mad at the same time. Alright, we need some stones inlaid up here. And we need to go around them kind of with just a bevel or an edge. He needs a royal necklace underneath his chin. He needs some amazing head dangling objects. More stones inlaid around this first one. Split this into 2 parts. I'm going to add a pattern in this one. Come back around. I'm going to have swirls in this one. Inlay the face with 2 pieces of turquoise. So notice that this is very much like the beginning god Inti in their religion or faith system. We're actually very lucky to know so much about the Incans because a lot of this was lost since they didn't have a written culture. And as people died of disease or the conquistadors taking over, a lot of their culture was unfortunately lost, and a lot of gold artifacts like this one were melted down into basic gold, so they were destroyed as well. All the jewels were popped out and used as a ransom, pretty much, for the people. And someone in the class said, "Oh, that's not very nice." Well, no, if you conquer a place, you're not going to be very nice. All right, so go ahead and finish your drawing. You can add more to it. You can add maybe like llama heads coming into it. Llamas were precious to the people. They provided wool. They provided transportation. They provided heavy labor. So yes, they were very, 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 very important to the Incan people. Still important to the Peruvian people today. Now that the Incans do still exist, they just don't have an empire anymore. So if you go to Peru, you can still find traces of the old empire in the tribe people that you find there. A lot of them only speak Spanish as a secondary language and speak their native Incan dialects as their main language. And yes, I have been to Peru. Gorgeous. You don't really know mountains until you look at the Andes mountains. Okay, Andes are like, ooh, you look down and you're looking straight down the mountain, no guardrails on the roads, looking down into the abyss, down to the river thousands of feet below. They are steep and very wild, and to think that any kind of empire could come off this land that is hard to farm is amazing. But they did find out ways to farm. They did terrace farming. All right, so for like the color gold, we've got yellows. If you have an actual gold pencil, you may use it. You can use colors like blue for turquoise, or if you have an actual turquoise, you can use orange for carnelian. Since gold does not rust or tarnish, they really thought it was something amazing. Most cultures do. It's still very valuable, even though it's a very soft and quite useless metal, actually. Alright, so go ahead, start coloring in yours. Can't wait to see your example. We'll see you next time. Bye.